making his way to the ring. Born in the Democratic Republic of Congo, but living just around the corner from your call here in Bethnal Green. Eric Mokonzo steps into the ring. The 29-year-old has had 4 professional fights, 2 victories, 2 losses. Miles Shinkwin from Bushy, just around the corner from Watford. Not quite as local as Mokonzo, but certainly a fighter who is making great headway in his professional career. 12 victories, 6 by knockout, 1 loss by knockout though. That came in his last outing against Hosey Burton.
This is a light heavyweight contest of 6 preliminary rounds. Introducing in the red corner, wearing the camouflage shorts, weighing in today at 13 stone, with a record of 2 victories and 2 defeats from 4 professional contests, from Bethnal Green via the Congo, Eric Mokonzo. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the white and green shorts, weighing today at 13 stone, with a record of 12 victories and 1 solitary defeat from 13 contests, from Bushy, Miles Shinkwin. Your timekeeper, Bob Edgeworth from Bromley, your referee, Reese Carter from Cardiff. This is a light heavyweight contest of 6 preliminary rounds.
Well, Miles Shinkwin, his last 3 victories, of course leading into that defeat against Hosey Burton, have all come by KO or TKO. Early stoppages, likes to get the job done. As I say, 12 wins and 6 of them coming by knockout, but Eric Mokonzo, a formidable foe indeed this evening. Just has a bit more size on Shinkwin. Daryl, I suppose, coming back from a big defeat that Shinkwin suffered in his last outing, it's important to not only get a victory but get a solid victory as well and show that you're unfazed by suffering that first loss of his career.
Definitely, you know, after loss, the next fight you have, you want to come back and you want to make that victory solid. You want to make it conclusive, and you know, people make mistakes in certain fights, and sometimes you lose, sometimes you might get hurt, but you still win. You know, unfortunately for him, he lost his fight, but hopefully he can come back and make a conclusive victory today.
Mokonzo is a fighter that certainly, once he gets going, can have a real confidence about his movement around the ring. Does have quite a quick head, can duck away from things. Very powerful striker as well. Shinkwin, who's trying to lay down the opening combinations, although Mokonzo looking for a big right hand there.
That was tremendous hand speed from Shinkwin there. Let off about 6 to 7 shots straight off the bat.
Again, these 2 fighters just happy to wait for the moment. As soon as anything, a sniff of a clean shot comes up, trying to get that big uppercut. Quick head movement by Mokonzo though, to stay out of the way. You can see the power that he's got, man in the camouflage trunks.
Yeah, definitely. You can see that. You can see the power in him. I think he's just trying to rely on it a bit too much at the minute. You know, just throw a few jabs, just box with him a little while and find the opening.
Lay down a base of fire, if you will, with the jab, and then...
Yeah, definitely.
Easier said than done, though, when you're facing somebody like Shinkwin, who's got that hand speed.
Trust me, I know.
Goes down low, and they just keep flying just after the belt. An opening round in the books. Both fighters have showed their game plan so far. Shinkwin just wait, fire a volley of shots, see what can get through and see if that can give him a bit of momentum. Mokonzo,
Well, I think
relying on the power.
Shinkwin's got even more of a push to win today. It's his birthday, actually. So I think he's definitely got to pull it out of the bag today.
Doesn't add a bit more pressure on him, does it? You want to finish on your birthday with a smile on your face. And
yeah.
we spoke about having your fans here as we get round 2 underway. I'm sure he's not been allowed any birthday cake until this evening, that's for sure.
Not yet. He's probably got one lit right now, waiting for him.
Got to get past Mokonzo first, though. Right, just leaned away by Shinkwin. Slightly tentative, perhaps, Daryl, from these two at times.
Yeah, I think they're both they both respect each other's power or hand speed, boxing ability, and I think they're both being cautious with each other. Which I think the first guy to really let that go and go at it, I think that will be the guy that will pull the win out there tonight. Seems like Shinkwin's the less cautious one here.
Can be too respectful at times.
Yeah, definitely. That happens a lot in boxing matches. You know, people are too respectful of each other, and it ends up being a being
like stalemate.
Yeah, yeah. Ends up being a bit of a still fight. Yeah.
What's that right hand catching Mokonzo on the back of the head there. Referee picking up on it quickly. Another hefty right hand that's easily evaded by Shinkwin. First barrage really that we've seen from Mokonzo. Laying down almost a base of fire. Again, they're still just keeping a bit of distance. Still waiting.
I think Mokonzo needs to do a bit more here. I think he's standing off. I know Shinkwin's got a sort of bit of a range on him, but I think he needs to do a bit more there. Even if he's gonna walk him down a bit more and move his head to get in. You know, he's not really throwing any punches.
Shinkwin quick to get up out of the corner. There's not been too much vocal encouragement from either corner in this one. It's been quite a dampened atmosphere here in your corner.
Round 3.
Wait to see if one of these two fighters can liven things up slightly. Almost throwing the same punches there and getting tangled up. Shinkwin trying to throw his speed a bit.
I think that's what Shinkwin needs to do. I think he just needs to let his hands go. You know, Mokonzo is not really offering much. So I think he should just tee off on him. Not stupidly, so he gets caught, but...
You're seeing space there to be able to use the speed that Shinkwin's got.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost a safe distance, although Mokonzo using that left just to push Shinkwin back, and then an overhand right there. That's right down on the back of the head of Shinkwin. Again, you almost feel that now those two have traded blows for 30 seconds or so. Suddenly they're going to go back to this, waiting each other out once more. Shinkwin tries to get inside. Took a left back the other way for his efforts though. But importantly, staying out of the way of that big right. Mokonzo's just starting to add a little more pressure, using that left hand a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's what he needed. He needed to just throw that jab out a bit more and use that to get in. You know, he's probably the harder hitter out of them both. And he just needs to get in position. He wants to get close, but he's not doing anything to get close.
Still struggling to land both these two. Good left straight down the centre and just caught Shinkwin. There's nothing to follow it up with. The belt. And it's still not really a stalemate, but it's certainly not a slobber knocker as we go into round 4. Mokonzo, who's just started to use that left arm a little more. I suppose, Daryl, if you've got a game plan going into a fight and it's not quite coming off yet, as we're seeing with both these two fighters, at what point do you say, well, we still stick with the game plan in case it works in the long distance? Or at what point do you go, all right, we've got to scrap it, we've got to try something new?
You know, once you get in there and you get into the ring, you know, your trainer is always going to tell you something different than what you think might work. You know, you've got to know how to gel the two together or make your own decision in there.
I suppose once you're in there, it is just you and you alone that can make the impact.
Definitely, you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the trainers don't help and they don't see certain things that you can't, you know, but, you know, that's the funny thing with boxing, you see. Your opponent goes back to the corner, you go back to the corner, and you're both being told different things to do. So you never come out, well, you're not supposed to ever come out doing the exact same things again. So the whole fight is spontaneous. It's all off your own imagination.
At the moment, neither of these two fighters seeing a clear-cut way to really break down the defences. Right hand over the back of the head. Mokonzo didn't like it. Speed just being nullified slightly. Shinkwin as Mokonzo gets that left arm, a jab down the centre. Good left coming out
nice
as well.
Shot by Mokonzo. Very nice shot. I think maybe that might be the thing for him to do. Dip down low and come up with a shot over the top.
More of the same continue. Certainly one of the cleaner shots that we've seen in the last few minutes. Using the left jab to just once again push Shinkwin back as he starts to try and attack.
He should probably jab downstairs first. You know, jab downstairs, get his body into position, and then come over the top with something, whether either it be a right hand, left hook. Just change the height a bit, drop the level.
Those swings from Mokonzo that aren't ever really looking like they're going to find a big shot, although that was a nice right. Had to follow it up with the left, but again, Shinkwin aware and able to duck away from it. Both starting to get a little more erratic with the shots and swing for the fences slightly more. Mokonzo's just landing the cleaner of the blows. As we move towards the final 30 seconds or so of this round. And even the referee telling these two to get on with it. That right, just knocked on the chin slightly, but not clean enough to rattle Shinkwin. And that is time out.
Shinkwin's getting a bit frustrated now. You see them complaining to the ref about it, about Mokonzo holding. I think he's probably starting to try a bit too hard to do something devastating as a comeback. I think he just needs to go back to what he does best, and that's using that speed.
That reach of Mokonzo's just nullified it slightly though, hasn't it? In the last round or two, he's been using that left more, like you said, at the beginning of the second round and early on in the first, that he needed to do to just impose his additional reach and power on the fight. And it's just prevented Shinkwin from really getting his shots coming over left, right in those quick flurries, having that jab coming straight down the middle every time. So we get set for round 5. Neither fighter looks like they're struggling too much either. That's a good volley. Now going to the body, Mokonzo. Another couple of shots to the head that are just going to rattle Shinkwin. He's got to get away from the ropes. Another good bit of pressure from Mokonzo. Still, to me, looks like he's the better of his opponent at this point.
Nice body shot there.
Shinkwin just getting underneath with the left as Mokonzo went high. Again, that left arm just keeping Shinkwin away. Well, that's a good shot to the body, and Mokonzo goes down, and he could be in trouble, and quick as a flash. Shinkwin, I think, has got him.
No, we're going to get out from that, mate.
A superb left into the side. And Mokonzo, as soon as he felt it, dropped to his knees. And just as you felt that the man from around the corner in Bethnal Green was getting the edge in this one, Miles Shinkwin, quick as a flash, says good night. And puts him down with a vicious blow to the body.
Caught him neatly there with that. Dug it right in. Mokonzo, he was in a position where he lifted his arm up, and that's what took that's what took any little bits of muscle that you've got over your ribs there. That's what took it all away, and he just boom.
You said you love to see a good body shot.
Oh,
that
I love
was
a good body shot.
A good body shot indeed.
Definitely.
Stopped midway through the fifth.
He actually done the same sort of punch to Richard Horton, which I thought for my southern area. He also done the same sort of punch in the 7th round against him. Dropped Horton with that body shot too. So
you can see why he's had now his last 4 victories have all been premature stoppages against Richard Horton, against Bela Juhas, against Daniel Beliskansky. Let's go down now into the ring. The official verdict, Mark Schmidt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 47 seconds of round 5, the referee Carter administers a count-out to Eric Mokonzo, which means your winner from Bushy is Miles Shinkwin.
Impressive fight indeed, and a great way to bounce back from that loss against Hosey Burton in the BBBFC British light heavyweight title fight that he lost in his last outing. It's a really impressive way to come back.
oh, hell of a way to come back. He must have been devastated when he lost that fight. I know most fighters would be, anyone would be really, you know, happy birthday to him today actually, and you know, yeah, definitely a good way to come back, good way to bounce back. Let's just hope he can just keep it going.
The best birthday present he could have had. Sophia is down with him at ringside with the winner, Miles Shinkwin.
Miles, congratulations on the win. I'm guessing you said you needed a point to prove after the loss to Hosey Burton for the British title. You certainly proved it with that.
Oh, I don't know about that. I thought it was very poor.
You got the knockout.
Well, yes, you know, I always say it before that when you win fights in weeks to come, the history books say you win and now you win, that's it. So, yeah, on that point it was okay, but for going forward, it didn't get a lot out of it.
You say you want a rematch. What do you take from a performance like that? Do you think you can force a rematch?
He might love seeing that, 'cause that was terrible. I want a rematch, yeah. I don't know if it's him or his team, or I don't know who it is, but they're not too keen. We'd love it tomorrow, and hopefully we'll push for that next.
Well, you got the win. It's your birthday as well, I believe. So happy birthday
Thank you very much.
and enjoy the victory.
Thank you very much.